Awesome! I came to...
All right, here with The Miz.
Yes, you're welcome. He is here with The Miz. He's going to do his 60 seconds questions, rapid fire. Here we go. We're at the Indians game. We're 0-0 right now. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. It's going to be incredible. It's a great game. I started this game off with the first pitch. Literally was a strike. It was a heater. It was like 80 miles an hour.
Were you nervous at all? Were you nervous at all?
Nervous? Let me tell you something. On the outside, the way I perceived, everyone perceived me, they couldn't see it because I basically made it look like I was good, natural, feel flow. But was I nervous? Absolutely. I had my friends, my family, I had all of Cleveland watching me throw this first pitch. And so a lot of pressure, but you're talking to a guy who just eats pressure for a living. So I threw the pitch, strike. Literally, it would have struck anyone out in the major leagues. Basically, the catcher told me it hurt his hand. I felt bad, but you know, that's what I do. I hurt people's hands.
Did the Indians GM come and offer you a contract?
The Indians GM did not offer me a contract. I think he was actually embarrassed because I think I threw faster than a starting pitcher.
Ooh, wow.
So it happens though, but our starting pitcher is Tomlin, and Tomlin's badass anyway.
Yeah. All right, you're back in Cleveland. Always great for you to come back home. You're from Parma. Great to be back in Cleveland and see friends and family, huh?
Of course, man. Are you kidding me? Anytime I can come back to Cleveland, it's always amazing. Except for my dad is always on my case about everything. For instance, today we got 7 tickets, which the tribe gave us, you know, for doing the first pitch. What an incredible offer, right? They gave us 7 tickets. My dad wasn't satisfied with that, and so my dad's like, "Give me the number of the guy that the tribe that you talk to, and I'll get more tickets for the friends and family." I'm like, "No, Dad. They gave us 7 tickets. That's enough." He goes, "No, I can do it." So I tell him no. I go take a nap. I wake up and he's like, "Oh, I found out. You know Curtis?" And I go, yeah, why?" He goes, "I found him." And I got a hold of him, and he gave us a suite. So here we are in the suite because of my dad, who is sitting right here.
Nice.
Eating his cheeseburger pizza, which I paid for, which he told me he was going to pay for, and then he goes, "Where's your credit card?"
Favorite Indians player of all time?
Favorite Indians player of all time? Ricky Wild Thing Vaughn. I'm just kidding.
Come on.
I'm just kidding. I like the 90s Indians, to be completely honest with you. I loved Kenny Lofton, Albert Bell, just because you never know what the hell Albert Bell was going to do. But you know what? My favorite Indians player of all time would have to be, it was in the early 90s, a player that probably nobody knows about, but my dad and I used to come to the Municipal Stadium all the time, pay $5 to get into the place, and this guy would always come and sign my program. Always. I would buy a program every day, and a new program, he would come over and sign it. It was Mark Lewis.
Mark Lewis.
I know, everyone goes, "What?" It wasn't Carlos Baerga or Roberto Alomar or Sandy Alomar Jr. No, it was Mark Lewis. So I'll never forget that because he was always a nice guy to sit there and come over and autograph my stuff. Never really was an amazing, incredible player, but true guy to the kids.
All right, favorite Cavs player or Browns player of all time too?
I mean, whenever you go with the Browns, you got to go with Bernie Kosar. Okay. I mean, come on. I mean, we had songs about him. That was when the team was actually good. I mean, you had Kevin Mack, Eric Metcalf, Ozzie Newsome. You had them all. And then as far as the Cavs, favorite Cavs player, I always hated LeBron James. No, I didn't really always hate him, but I always thought he was incredible until he left us and took his talent to South Beach. But Mark Price was always my favorite. You know, he's always shooting the threes, laying them in there. He was awesome.
All right, if you can wrestle one guy, not a celebrity, but an actual wrestler that you haven't faced yet, who would it be?
If I had to face one guy, it would have to be the Rock. Okay. The reason being is The Rock has always been the guy that I've always kind of looked up to in the WWE. And I was watching with my friends, they always liked Stone Cold. I liked The Rock. So, and in this WrestleMania 27, The Rock actually came out, and while I won the WWE Championship, The Rock came out and basically gave me the rock bottom. So I'd like to give him a skull-crushing finale.
I know you lost last night to Mysterio.
That's cute. Thank you for reminding me. I really appreciate that you reminding me that I lost to Rey Mysterio when I could have came to Cleveland as the WWE champion and brought the Cleveland back. Bring the championship back to Cleveland. I could have done that, but you have to remind me that I didn't do that and I didn't pull it off. Listen, my knee was hurt from a week ago in the Money in the Bank match. I fell 15 feet from in the air and landed on my knee, blew out my knee, still made it to the finals on a bum knee, and Rey Mysterio took advantage of my knee.
You sound like Michael Cole.
What?
You sound like Michael.
Talking about? Really? Really? Grow up. Grow up. I don't sound like Michael Cole. I don't sound like anybody. I sound like The Miz, the one and only, #1 in PWI Illustrated this year.
I saw that. I like your tweet though. Final question to give you. I like your tweet. You know, CM Punk seen as a champion. You know, new regime with Triple H.
Yeah, I literally tweeted last night like this is a whole new era. It's the Triple H era, right? And so far we have John Cena as the champion. Haven't seen that before. And then you got CM Punk coming back, and now it's CM Punk versus John Cena again in this whole mishmash. Isn't that what we left off with the Vince McMahon era? I don't know. Call me crazy, but yeah.
And where are you going to be at on all this?
Who knows? Yeah. I'm kind of curious as well. Obviously, I was really angry last night on the show because not only of the loss, but literally of just the whole thing going down. It's just not. It doesn't do it for me.
Right.
Triple H doesn't do it for me. Vince McMahon is a man of his word. He's a man that always did exactly what he said he was going to do. So he was going to fire Cena, and he was going to do that. And then the board says, hey, guess what? We're not going to fire Cena. We're going to have him here anyway. We don't need him anymore. We got me. I got all the merch in the world. You kidding me? This is the new merch. This is what kids are wearing. That's what kids are doing. That's what kids should be doing. Not saying you can't see me and never give up. No, kids should be confident in themselves saying, I'm awesome.
All right, thank you, man. Appreciate your time.
No problem. All day, every day. I'm awesome.